Everybody, my name's Jason.
I'm Caden.
I'm Eli.
And we are the Yahuwah and the Torah channel, and we thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with us. We are the people who, what, Cade?
I believe that Torah is for all generations, that it is good today, tomorrow, and forever.
When you say Torah, Cade, what do you mean by that?
Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible, the commands we were given from Moshe to us, from Yahuwah.
Yep, and who is our Messiah, Eli?
He is, you may know as Jesus Christ, but he is the son of the Creator, he's the son of Yahuwah, and his name is Yahushua HaMashiach, because that is his original name.
Yeah. All right, so before we begin, I was looking for a thumbnail for today, and I couldn't find anything, and I don't know if this is too creepy or not, but this is the thumbnail I'm going to use. Anyone want to take a look at this? I couldn't find anything that matched the description.
No, why does he have an eye on his chest?
I don't know why he has a eye. There's eye because it's the eye. Is it too demonic?
It looks creepy.
I could not find anything that matched what we were going to read today. So, do you think I should use this or not?
I don't think it's a biblically accurate angel, honestly.
Well, I mean, it had a face like a man. It looks creepy.
Did they have eyes on their body like that?
I don't know. It says there's eyes in the front and eyes in back. So let's go ahead and read it. Let's read exactly what it says.
Kind of creepy, honestly.
It does look a little creepy. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. But I've always thought this chapter was... this is scary, right? To us, if we see some of these things it's going to talk about, it would scare us. And we would be scared. And so let us begin, and hopefully I didn't scare anyone with the picture, but let's just see what it looked like. And I sat there and I looked for 20 minutes this morning. I could not find a good thumbnail for this morning's lesson. Okay, here we go. After this, I looked and saw a door having opened in the Shamayim. And the first voice which I heard was like a trumpet speaking with me, saying, "Come up here, and I shall show you what has to take place after this." Okay, so what's the first thing on this? This is a real short chapter, so let's talk about this stuff right here.
So you heard a voice like a trumpet, so it's probably loud and probably very serious.
Loud, booming voice, and it says, "Come up here, and I shall show you what has to take place after this."
So I'm guessing that's Yehoshua. Maybe someone else.
It could be, but the interesting thing is, Yahuwah gets the same kind of a description as who is, who was, and is to come in this chapter as in before, and so we need to be very careful about this. Verse 2. And immediately I came to be in the Ruach, and saw a throne placed in the Shamayim, and seated on the throne. And he who sat there was like a jasper and a ruby stone in appearance. And there was a rainbow around the throne, like an emerald in appearance.
Okay, so I think it's Yahuwah's throne?
Yeah, I think we're talking. I think this is the throne of Yah.
That's cool. There's a rainbow around his throne.
Yeah, it's like a rainbow, and it's also.
But it describes him like a jasper and a ruby. Like colorful. Is he colorful?
I think it's because like
colorful or shiny.
I think
maybe?
Shiny. I think you know how
shiny. Like you can't put your eyes on Yah.
I think it's like the same thing. How he was like so bright. Moshe was getting lit up.
Yeah, and I don't think any man has like seen the face of Yah.
like the one where it says ruby down there. The cipher says sardine stone.
Sardine stone. I think that's something quite like that. Maybe. Okay, 4. And around the throne were 24 thrones. And on the thrones I saw 24 elders sitting, dressed in white robes, and they had crowns of gold on their heads. All right, so let's speculate a little bit here. We have 24 seats available.
Okay.
Who made it? Do you think Adam made it?
Okay, so I think since there's 24, there's divided by 12. I think the disciples.
So you think there's 11 of them.
Disciples and the children of Yashrael, maybe?
There was 12, this number.
12 what?
They remember.
Right, but I mean, but hold on. We're talking about 24 seats, the best of the best seats, right? Would the disciples be there, or do we have better qualifications of...
I think I remember talking
What about Enoch?
The disciples sitting there.
What about Moshe? What about... Ezra, Yahushua, right? Not as our Messiah, Yahushua, but Joshua. David. I mean, who else? I mean, let's speculate. We have 24 things right here. Why would the disciples be the only ones who made it to the seats, or at least
they'd be half
of it? All right, so let's give it up.
Because it talks about them judging.
Who would be number one? What do you think? Yes or no, Adam? Do you think Adam would make this?
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't think he'd be on the throne judging.
But he came out. He lived almost 1,000 years. He taught all his kids, right, the ways of Yah, right? And so would he not make the seats? Do you guys think? You don't think
I don't think he'd be there.
Eli?
I'm not sure.
Come on, we're just speculating. All we're doing is speculating. All right, who else? Anyone else? Enoch?
There's a lot of prophets, I think.
Enoch would probably make it, right?
Something like Moshe.
I remember
Enoch and Moshe
it
would-
talks about Moshe being there judging.
Right.
And it also talks about the disciples being there judging the 144.
I feel like it's like a group of prophets, like all the prophets that were killed for doing their witnessing. I mean, I feel like they would judge the world.
Yeah, no, and we have no ideas. We're just kind of speculating here. 5. And out of the throne came lightnings and thunders and voices, and 7 lamps of fire were burning before the throne, which are the 7 ruach of Elohim. Okay, so it doesn't give us too much
we
more.
know he has 7 different spirits.
Yeah, and there's and it says voices though, and out of the throne came lightnings, thunders, and voices.
Maybe,
What do you make of that?
Maybe he's the spirits in the throne.
I don't know. I don't know what the voices would be. Always speculation with Revelation. 6. And before the throne there was a sea of glass, like crystal. And in the midst of the throne and around the throne were 4 living creatures covered with eyes in front and back. Okay.
Maybe.
So we have covered in front and eyes and back.
We don't know what that means. Covered. They might have eyes everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, covered in eyes in the front would mean that you had your normal eyes, right? But it says covered with eyes in front and back. All right, so let's go on. And this is why I would say to us these would be scary monsters. Hopefully we would not have fear at this point, but they if something came out and jumped at us in the middle of the night,
Don't look like that. Yeah.
in the darkness, it's fight or flight, right? You're going to take off for the hills. 7. And the first living creature was like a lion, and the second living creature like a calf. And the third living creature had a face like a man, and the fourth living creature was like a flying eagle. So
the animals look very different, all 4 of them.
yeah, and even that angel or whatever it was, whatever that creature thing was, it had a face of a man, and that creepy picture I put at the front, it was like a young, almost like a baby angel with a bearded man's face. It was extremely creepy. So I don't know what we're going to be seeing. So I don't have a good thumbnail. Anyone think, do I need to get rid of the thumbnail, or is it making sense?
I think it's good.
I think it's a little wild. It's like a little.
Can you put together me something that looks better than this, Cubs?
I don't know.
He's my graphic designer, so maybe he can put together something, but not in time for this lesson. So I think I'm going to have to go with that. So hopefully I didn't creep everyone out. Okay. 8. And the 4 living creatures, each having 6 wings, were covered with eyes around and within. And they do not cease day or night, saying, Kodesh, 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 Yahuwah El Shaddai, who was, and who is coming. Okay, so this gives us a little bit different thing right here, right?
Actually, who is coming? This one's who is coming.
Yeah, this is who is coming. And so we have, I don't know, this is, Kadesh. When we say Kadesh, what does that mean, gentlemen?
Holy.
Holy. Yeah, it means holy, holy, holy. And so so these creatures, they do not cease day or night, so we know that these things don't sleep, right?
Right.
Or if they sleep, maybe they do this in shifts or something. But for what we know, so do you think, let's take this out. I mean, do you think these guys, these creature things, just sit there and say Kadesh, Kadesh, Kadesh all day long, every day? Is this their job?
I don't know. I feel like,
or is this their job for that one moment when John was there?
I think it was just to give an example for John to show him like how holy Yahuwah is.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Yeah, these are definitely interesting things that happen to this guy. Okay, 9. And when the living creatures give esteem and respect and thanks to him who sits on the throne, who lives forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him who sits on the throne and bow before him who lives forever and ever. And they cast their crowns before the throne, saying, You are worthy, O Yahuwah, to receive esteem and respect and power, for you have created all, and because of your desire they are and were created. All right, let's talk about this real quick. They cast their crowns before the throne. What do you guys make of that?
So I remember in the last chapter they said we like crowns, right? Something like we don't like lose our crowns, something like that.
Yeah, so
So I feel like these people all gave their crowns to Yahuwah or something.
So do we? Are we led to believe that we have like some sort of hat with crowns or something?
We might have a crown. You know, we might give it a crown if we like endure the tribulation.
Yeah, I hope the crown fits, because if not, I think those things would fall off your head unless they fit just right. And they're going to be heavy too. Like good crowns are going to be super heavy. Anything else that you guys have on this? So the spooky monsters, or the ones that are spooky to me, probably not to everyone else, but to me it is. They're sitting there, and they're saying actually no, these were the ones who the 24 elders. They're the ones who bowed before Yah and said, they cast their thrones and said, "You are worthy." Okay, so that's quite the sight. We have the 4 scary monsters, and then we have the 24 elders. We have a rainbow ridden, like almost a rainbow glowing throne, and it'd be quite the sight.
Yeah.
Anyone else have anything here for this at all?
I don't.
Sorry, that is our timer. I have to call that the failed timer because we were supposed to make dog food last night for our dogs, and the boys did not do that. So that's what that timer is. I'll just give you a piece of Boss Clan here. All right, everybody, I think that is it. Tomorrow we will be live, Yah willing. Our normal time, 11 o'clock, hopefully for Shabbat service. Today is a preparation day for anyone who listens to this live, and in the future, I don't know if it's a preparation day, but preparation days are what, Jade?
They are for those who don't know, they are the Friday for those people who are listening to this later. They are days we're supposed to prepare for the next day, which is Shabbat. For those who don't know, it's Saturday. That's the day we take off. So today we prepare our food, we get ready, we cook, we clean, we do everything we need to do so that we don't have to do any work tomorrow.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Much love from the Boss Clan and from all of us down south. We love y'all.
All right. Shalom.